Hey guys, so I'm here to talk to you about small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, better known as SIBO. If you haven't heard of it, you're not alone. It is a pretty rare condition, but if you have heard of it, you know how serious it can be. So what is SIBO? Basically, it is when the bacteria in your small intestines get out of complete whack and starts multiplying like crazy. It can cause gases, bloating, diarrhea, stomach pain, basically all the things that make us feel like complete crap. The good news is that there are some ways to treat SIBO. And one of them is taking a probiotic supplement. I know what you're thinking. I know that you're thinking, well, probiotics are good for my gut health. Why didn't anybody tell me about this before? Well, there are a lot of products out there that claim to help with this problem, but most of them just don't work. And the ones that do work often come with some side effects like rashes and headaches, but not the one from Biotics Care. Flora, this is different. And why is it different? Because we use a special strain of bacteria called Lactobacillus plantarum. In its particular formula, the strain has been shown in studies to be able to reduce symptoms. But we will go deeper into the understanding of SIBO. So what is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth? So SIBO, it's an infection of the small intestine that can cause symptoms such as bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. SIBO is also associated with other conditions such as irritable bowel syndromes, better known as IBS, Crohn's disease, and celiac disease. It is very important to note that SIBO is not the same thing as bacterial infection like Salmonella or E. coli. Because it is caused by a different type of bacteria. Okay, SIBO is caused by a bacteria called anaerobic bacteria. Okay, this bacteria live without oxygen, so they thrive in parts of your body where the oxygen isn't present. Okay, so one of the places is your small intestine. The small intestine normally contains very little oxygen, but anaerobic bacteria take over. It can become more aerated and it starts producing hydrogen gases within the intestine themselves, which causes bloating and discomfort in a lot of people who has SIBO. So people who has SIBO may also experience diarrhea, constipation, along with their other symptoms, because their body isn't absorbing the nutrients properly from the food and all the stuff that they're eating. So due to all this extra gas in their intestine, it is preventing their digestive system from functioning properly. Okay, this is called malabsorption. What are the most common symptoms for the small intestinal bacteria overgrowth? Well, the most common symptoms of SIBO is diarrhea, abdominal pain, bloating, gas, and nauseous, vomiting, lack of appetite, pale stools or loose stools. That's pretty much it. So another question that's very common is, how can you recover from small intestinal bacteria, SIBO? So, how do we treat this SIBO? Well, first off, make sure that you are eating a balanced diet with plenty of fiber and protein. Both of these things are very helpful to prevent constipation, while also giving your digestive system a break from having to process too much of fruits and fibers that at once that you eat. Vegetables are very good for the meal, so that you don't get constipated or you have difficulties passing the stools at all. Second, get lots of water. Fluids will help you keep moving everything, okay, smoothly, and it will track so that nothing gets backed up or trapped inside there for longer than it should. Okay, so third, you could have I would recommend that you take probiotics regularly. Okay, so besides that, this will help you restore the balance of the good bacteria in your gut. We also recommend avoiding sugars and processed food as much as possible. These things are known to feed the bad bacteria that is alive and to live longer than it should be. Okay. Fourth, the best way to recover from SIBO is by being patient, okay, and taking care of yourself. If you feel like you cannot do out for help, like if you cannot find any kind of help, I would strongly recommend that you reach out to friends, to family that will support you, or even from medical professionals who specialize in helping people with digestive problems like this one. So, why probiotic supplements are good for the small intestine overgrowth, SIBO? Well, probiotic supplements are a great way to support your small intestinal bacteria overgrowth treatment. Okay, the gut contains trillions of bacteria that work together to help digest food and to make vitamin and other nutrients available to your body. When the balance of those good bacteria gets thrown off, you can now develop SIBO, which is when there are too many bad bacteria in your small intestine. Okay, so the result is that you might experience gases and bloating and diarrhea and constipation, as well as other symptoms like weight loss, weight gain, fatigue, and even brain fog. This is why it is important to use probiotics while you are on a SIBO treatment plan. They help you maintain a healthy balance, gut health, and help you balance the good bacteria so that you can get rid of the bad stuff. Okay, probiotic supplements come in many different forms. It comes in capsules, powders, also made from fermented foods like yogurt, or to choose the one that is that is way better for yourself. It will be whatever it feels right for you. Okay, but probiotic supplements would taste good enough to take every day. Okay, so if appetizing, okay, only if appetizing. You could have it in yogurt or kefir or other kinds of way of taking it. But if you won't mind taking it every day, and trust me, I personally prefer to take it in the supplement capsules because it tastes of nothing and it is easy to take, and it's just so much less work as well, and it costs a lot less than just buying the specific yogurts or doing it yourself. That brings with a lot of work. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos. We would love to hear from you, your comments, if you have any other questions, or if you would like to know any other subject related to the gut health, just let us know. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Thank you very much and have a nice day.